Check, check. Hey, good evening. How are we doing tonight? Awesome. Hey, so you've already probably been here for the Clinton Middle School performances, okay? So tonight you're in for a real treat. My name is Mr. Bimstein. I'm the high school band director here, and I'm just thrilled that you chose to be with us tonight. Seated in front of you is the Clinton High School Concert Band, which is also the Clinton High School Marching Band, which is also part of the Clinton High School Jazz Band. Also, yeah, let's give it up for all of these students. So here at Clinton High School, these students in front of you do a lot of things. So again, I did make the comment, this is the marching band. What we do out on the field Friday night, Saturday competitions, after a certain period, we all hibernate inside, which is always great. So we've been working really hard for the last month and a half, I think. Yeah, month and a half on some music. So we're really excited for you. I'm just gonna give you some reminders real quick. I'm learning, this is my 8th year, I'm gonna do less talking and let your students show you what we do every single day. So real quick, you should have gotten a program from one of our students out there named Blake. If you have not, you can also go grab one, but you can also go to clintonband.com or our Facebook page. There's a digital program that has more details, like your students' names, program notes about the pieces we're playing, all of our wonderful sponsors that support your child's musical education, that make what we get to do possible. You can also purchase some refreshments outside. Our Winter Guard, Clinton High School Winter Guard, is selling refreshments to help pay for some of their dues and fees for their upcoming season. We also have exclusive Clinton Band merchandise. Okay, we got magnets for your cars, we got decals, we got shirts, sweatshirts, band jackets, all the really cool stuff. So make sure you go see one of our booster members out there, Jana, and she'll cut you a great deal. A great deal. Also, tonight, if you don't mind just silencing your cell phones, I would love for you to take all the pictures and videos. Let's just make sure that our phones are silent. I've told the students to silence theirs, I've silenced mine, okay, just so that you can enjoy the performance that you're about to hear. Also, please take all the pictures you want. None of our pieces have movements, so just if you don't mind, if it's an emergency, okay, we have bathrooms right outside here that are open, but if you don't mind staying seated for each piece, and then you can move after each piece is done, that's just proper concert etiquette. So again, please enjoy the pieces. We have 5 songs tonight. We have our student teacher that's going to perform, that's going to conduct one. We have our assistant band director that's going to conduct one, and then I'm going to conduct some. So again, thank you for being here tonight. You're in for a real treat. I hope you enjoy our concert. Here's our first piece called Too Much Percussion for Christmas. was fun. Probably heard some tunes in there, some holiday tunes that you knew. Really interesting piece, right? It called for trash cans. It also called for a giantly long slapstick that was played by Ella back there. And again, we have like 22 percussionists, and I'm a percussionist myself, went to school for it. And so usually what happens in concert band for us is we get in trouble, and we're bored. So I wanted to have a piece on the concert where they were actually all involved. So that was all of our percussionists. We had the trash cans, we had all the people, we had drum set, we had, again, mallet instruments. So again, really cool tune. So next up, we're fortunate, this is our second year of having a student teacher from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And so I am really excited. We have Mr. Luke Warren, who's gonna come up and conduct a piece with the students. Funny story, Mr. Warren's actually been around the band program for the last 3 years. He's worked with us in our marching band, and then he messaged me like last year asking, hey, I'm gonna do some student teaching. I would love to be at Clinton. And I was thrilled that he wanted to be here. So let's give it up for Mr. Warren. All right, so the next piece is a classic. It's White Christmas, Irving Berlin. Okay, so you're in for a real treat. Hope you enjoy this arrangement, okay, of White Christmas. All right, yeah. So next up, we're really excited. We have our assistant band director who also is at Clinton Middle and at Norwood Middle. Mr. Schloss is going to come up and he's going to conduct a piece with the band. And then I'm going to do a little bit more talking than I said after this piece. And we're going to recognize some people, all that good stuff. And then we're going to end our concert with a fan favorite, Sleigh Ride. Okay, so this is Mr. S.
Hello again. So this is my 6th year getting to teach here at Clinton. I'm really blessed to be here, and a lot of these students were in my band, and I was very, very excited for Mr. Bimstein to invite me to conduct on this concert. And again, our wonderful administration, our schedule worked out in a way that I was able to come over here at the end of the day to make this rehearsal happen so that I could work with these students. So I'm very, very excited to get the chance to do this. They're some of my favorite students, and I wanted to share with them my favorite piece from my high school band experience, which is why we picked this, called The Eighth Candle. Not a Christmas tune, but there are other celebrations going on in the month of December, so I hope you guys enjoy The Eighth Candle. Thank you.
So before we play our final piece, which is again Leroy Anderson's classic Sleigh Ride, everyone has covered it. If you look it up on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, you'll find every kind of artist imaginable doing it. But before we do that, I want to recognize a ton of people. To make this organization function, it takes a lot of people. And so the first thing I want to do is there are some honor bands that our students get to participate in. There's a jazz band clinic that happens in the end of January, and then there's a concert band like this, honor band, that brings basically all the students from East Tennessee together. There's an audition in January. We don't know those results, those haven't happened yet, but we do have 2 of our students in this ensemble who have made jazz clinic, which means they will represent Clinton High School. Down at Walker Valley at the end of January. They will be performing, not competing, but they're going to be performing with the best high school jazz players in the East Tennessee region. So I want to ask these 2 students to stand, Isabella Rice and Aiden Hepworth. Let's give it up for these 2 students. If I'm not mistaken, so what's funny is Aiden right now is playing the alto saxophone. He also played the bassoon. The instrument that he will be playing at this event is the tenor saxophone that looks like what Daniel's playing. So he is a multi-instrumentalist, just like most of these students in front of you. They can play more than one instrument. Isabella is actually playing the instrument that Emily is playing, and she made, there's 3 bands. She made the top band, and she's actually eligible to audition for All-State, which will basically be all the students from Middle, West, and East Tennessee. They audition, and if she makes it, she'll represent Clinton High School at the state conference in April. And so, again, really proud of both of those students. I also want to recognize is there any school board members or any central office staff here tonight? If you guys don't mind standing. I see some gentlemen in the back. Yes, Dr. Parent is here, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Parent, for being here. Anyone else? Yes. Okay, we also have Miss Jo Williams here too. Okay, so thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for being here. Do I have any CHS administration or teachers? Yes, we have some of our assistant principals, we have our head principal, multiple teachers, okay, in the balcony as well as down below. Thank you guys again for supporting what we do. Again, all of these students are usually in their classes, and so we have a great relationship where we work together to make sure that we're able to do what we do. I did not print this in your program, but on the digital program, we have a ton of sponsors that I will refer you to there. Again, this organization is not able to function the way we do without a tremendous support from our community. And so we have a ton of community sponsors that I just want to say thank you to, all of those. Some of them are in the room, some of them are not here, but again, what we're able to do is because of the community aspect that we have here in Clinton, and it's really awesome. Any band parents, stand for me, any band parents, current alumni, soon to be, hey, let's give it up for your parents, okay, for supporting your musical education. As Mr. S was saying when he was up here, a lot of these students he started in school. You know, tonight, I'm hopefully not going to get emotional, but it's pretty bittersweet. It's a chapter closing for some of these seniors that were with me at the middle school when I was there, before I came over here, and now we're having conversations about colleges and what are you going to do with your life after this, and how do we make sure you have money, and then all these other things, and it's just really sweet. So I look out here, and in my head, I can see 6th grade, 7th grade versions of them, and then I see their parents, and I'm like, man, you've seen my first kid born, you've seen my second kid born, and if you didn't know, we're having twins in like next week, so a lot of these people have been very a part of my life, yes. And so it's just sweet. It's cool to see these students, see their growth, see their potential, but parents, please hear me again. I'm a parent too. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting your student. The long hours, the early hours, the long trips, the overnight trips, even when I fall asleep on a bus, okay? Thank you. Students, again, let's give it up for these wonderful students. Yeah, let them hear it. Let them hear it. proud to come into our rehearsal space and see what we do every day. And it's truly, whatever's happened the last 3 weeks, we flipped a switch. We're a different band than we were in October. We were a different band in playoffs and football. What we're doing is really awesome. It's really special. I almost can't put a word to it, but we're making art, which is like a higher level than just music, right? So music is like what we're doing, but again, to take it to that art form is really special. So again, students, thank you. Know that I love you, know that I'm in your corner, know that I'm here to support you with whatever you want to choose to do after this. Okay, so thank you for that. I also want to recognize one more time our fabulous student teacher, Mr. Warren. Go ahead and stand up. He is actually graduating on Friday, and so Shanna's somewhere. Mr. Warren, we have a little token of appreciation. Thank you for investing in our students. Not only this year, again, he's been here for 3 years, pouring into your students. So we just want to say thank you on behalf of the Clinton High School Band Boosters. Okay, thank you, Mr. Warren. Where's Mr. S? Oh, there he is. I also want to brag on Mr. S. Again, this man does a job that only few have done. He teaches middle school twice, and then he comes over to the high school. We went to school together. We were kind of at the end of our years, but he's been a true friend, a great colleague to work with. So again, Mr. S, thank you so much. Let's give it up for him. And then lastly, I just want to thank my family. My mom and dad are in the crowd, my parents. I told you, that's what my mom did in middle school and high school. She did it now, yep. And then also, my boys, my wife are up there. Guys, my wife is a superhero in my eyes. She's carrying twins, 37 plus weeks. She's here tonight. Kara, I love you. Thank you for all that you do. All right, without further ado, as soon as we're done, please come say hey, please get pictures. They know this, my band parents know this, we do have to pick up everything. Again, thank you also, he's not here tonight, but just shout out, thank you Coach Locker for letting us use this facility and being so gracious with everything that he does for us in this gym. So, without further ado, we're gonna tune, because it's been a minute, and then we're gonna play Sleigh Ride.